So this is a pop socket. They've been pretty popular over the last few years, and I've been using one now for about a month. Also, how's it going? I'm back. Hold on. Perfect. So, if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, then you may know I'm not exactly that good at not dropping my phone. In fact, up until I got this pop socket, the only way I could avoid breaking my phone was to use one of those ultra durable mouse cases. Now, that did serve me well. However, I was still dropping my phone, and I ideally wanted to learn how to avoid dropping my phone. So, I got this. Now, if you don't know what a pop socket is, it essentially does that. You stick it to the back of your phone, you can use it to hold it, you can also re-angle it if you want to kickstand while you watch a film, and yeah, loads of cool uses. However, I wanted it for a different reason. So you know when you're learning to ride a bike and you have those in the UK, we call them stabilizers, they go at the side of the back wheel. I essentially wanted to put this pop socket to use for essentially the same task, only instead of learning how to ride a bike, I'd be learning how to not drop my phone. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I like about the pop filter, what I don't like about the pop filter, and if it stopped me dropping my phone. This isn't going to be like a formal review, but still, nonetheless, I thought it'd be an interesting video to do. And of course, at the end of the video, we're going to be talking about whether I'm leaving this thing on or whether I'm going to take it off. Also, bonus, when I first started using this a month ago, I decided I wouldn't have a failsafe, which is why I decided to fully take the case off my phone. Decided to go ahead and take that risk. Anyway, let's get into it. So of course, the first thing I like about this pop socket is simply the features. I really like the fact that you can just click it off as easy as a twist. That is great because if I do want to put it in a slightly looser case, it didn't fit in my mouse case perfectly, but I did find that it could go in some silicone cases. If you decided to stick the pop socket directly on your phone, you do sort of have that option. As I said, not totally compatible. It may actually cause your case to bulge out in some cases, but I do like that nonetheless. I also like the fact that you get 3 height levels. So of course you get closed, fully extended, but you also get this middle ground. I really like this in cases where I just want that little bit of extra grip. I don't want to necessarily fully put my hand on this thing. Yeah, this is a useful medium. Following on from this, the next thing I like is the fact that you can pretty much stick it anywhere on the back of your phone. So long as the back of your phone is flat, you can pretty much stick it anywhere. For example, I use my phone with my left hand, so I stuck it slightly to the left. Or you might want to use your phone with your right hand, so you can stick it slightly on the right. I like the fact that you can tailor this to the way your hand naturally falls on your phone, and yeah, overall, really like that. Another thing I like about these pop sockets is the sheer amount of customization options you have. Now, me personally, I got the Galaxy one. I personally think this one looks really nice, but say you're not the biggest space fan, there's a lot of options out there. So yeah, it's kind of got that customization aspect like you get with a case or a phone skin, but instead of covering the entirety of your phone, you only have to put it on a little bit of your phone. So yeah, I consider that a pretty big plus. All right, so I have a package. Let's go check it out. Okay, no. I actually shot that sequence last month. Didn't want to waste it though, so did have coffee though. Okay, so next up we're going to be talking about some of the things I don't necessarily like about this pop socket. The first one simply being the build quality. Now, I get this isn't a very expensive product. Also, bear in mind, I do fiddle with this thing, popping it in and out. But I've noticed in the time I've had it, it's got significantly looser around this rotation point. Now, usually this wouldn't be a big deal. If this was to break, that could potentially be quite bad. The mounting point also has become unstuck at points, and while I was able to reattach this, and this did only happen once, I would just recommend making sure that you stuck it down properly, because again, could potentially be quite bad. My final negative on the pop socket is the fact that it actually sticks on. Now, I'm not sure how this would have been done, but I would have liked to see a less permanent solution. Okay, quickly, for now, I just want to add, this isn't entirely the case. I'll explain what I mean in a minute. How it is essentially you stick it on once, then you have very little freedom to like transfer it to a case or a new phone. Again, not a huge deal because these things aren't very expensive. So actually, yeah, I wouldn't really say this one's a negative. It's more of a suggestion or what I'd like to see in a future model. I think it might be a little bit echoey in here. Yeah. Okay, all right, so back in here now, and of course here we're going to be talking about two of the most important factors. Number one, did it work? Do I still drop my phone, or did the pop socket teach me not to? And secondly, am I going to continue using it? All right, let's talk about it. First of all, has this stopped me from dropping my phone? Yes. Ever since I started using this thing, I genuinely don't think I've dropped my phone once. And before, honestly, dropping my phone was like part of my daily routine. Well, it wasn't exactly, but it happened pretty much every day. So the fact that this little grippy circle has stopped me from dropping my phone is pretty incredible in my opinion. In fact, I'll be honest, I went into this half expecting it not to work. So honestly, the fact that it has is kind of cool. I don't necessarily think it's simply because I now have something grippy. I think it's now due to the fact that I actually have to hold my phone in a different way, and in turn I guess I dropped my phone less. And so all in all, as that was the only success condition for this experiment, the pop socket did stop me from dropping my phone. Now this may not work for everyone. I mean, you might even drop your phone more. Hopefully not though, that wouldn't be good. But as for me, this has pretty much stopped me dropping my phone. The next part of this section, we're going to be talking about whether or not I'm going to continue using this thing. No. I bought this pop socket specifically to teach me how to stop dropping my phone, not as a permanent fixture. And so while I do like the ability to have like a nice little kickstand when I'm trying to watch some videos, I found that it can be a little bit inconvenient. So short answer, no, I'm not going to continue using this. I am actually going to be putting my mouse case back on my phone, because that way I do still have a failsafe if I drop my phone. That said, hopefully I won't need to anymore. All right, quick discovery. It's actually pretty great on the Nintendo Switch. All right, guys, so that's it for today. It's great to be back doing this. As always, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video if you want to see more content like this, and smash that subscribe button. I'm done for now, and I will see you guys in the next one.